Morning, folks. Here we are, Farming Simulator 17, PS4. Thought I'd show you guys a grand tour of my farm here. A few friends of mine saying I should do this, and then had a couple other people saying that they'd like to see. So here we are, here at Goldcrest Valley. I just started this off right from day one when release, and been plugging away ever since. I'm going to show you the main setup down the bottom area, and we'll just work our way around. I've playing long enough that I've purchased the whole map, so I have everything all set up and just the way I like it. And I have used up every single garage slot. Let's see here. We have, oops, sorry, 3 garage slots left. So those are my spares in case I need to move stuff around, but I took out the original building here and actually plowed out some areas and put down this, I think it was a slow haul extendable building. It actually worked out pretty nice. I got my corn planter, my potato planters there. Got actually 2 corn planters back there, 1 potato planter. Got my transport when we need to move equipment. Got my heavy hauler there. Got a hook truck and regular transport. That's 2 of many that you will see in the map. I kept this original building. I like this one. I like this. This is nice. So I was able to keep that. Kind of included that in there. Got my my little small fertilizer for doing the small stuff. Got my placeable tanks, which are really handy having them here, not having to go down to the store. In the center here, I've got a lot of my headers here for my harvester and forage stuff. Corn header. Got my fuel tank right there. Got my power lights there, lighting everything up at night. Works out pretty good. Maintenance shed right here in case any customizing repairs need to be done. Speaking of repairs, actually I just repaired this thing. We have to bring that thing back up to the logging area, so I'll do that there later. And let's see the rest of it here. Then we go over to this shed. This is the wolf shed system. This one actually has lights. I like this one. This is a nice one. Just sit there, kind of nice at night. I got my 3 main workers right there. Dirty workers. Haven't washed them yet. Got some trailers back there. We'll get around there in a minute. Got the main shed. I was able to keep this one. Like I said, I like this one here. This worked out pretty good, plus the size of it. And use all my big equipment. And work our way down here. Got my plow. Got my both plows, my winter plow and my summer plow. All my trailers are all lined up. A little OCD going on here, but this is where I keep all my main hauler trailers. Any add-ons going right here. Grass stuff, windrower, baling stuff. As you can see, I got my windmill. Got one of my earlier windmills here. I've added these 2 silos. I don't remember the art mechanic. I don't remember the exact name, but I've added these. This hill right here is a little extreme, so put up some pylons, make sure nobody goes up and down those. And we just continue on. We made some roads here. Got a couple of other silos back there to hold my grass and straw and all that sort of stuff. I like those colored silos are very, very handy. These 2 silos I really like too. So added some roads here as well. Just kind of plowed the land out and cultivated it. Have some ideas on how to try to maybe see if we can get that kind of go a little lighter. But that's another video altogether, I believe. And so that's this area. We'll just run back. I got some equipment right in the back side. I've actually worked it where I've got 2 grass fields here. And then I have a main grass field right beside the sheep. So I can come back around here. And here is the rest of my equipment. Got a couple cultivators here with my hook lift truck there. I got 2 water tanks and I got 2 harvest containers, I should say, excuse me. And then I got my 1 trailer for it. The other trailer's up in use. Got my baler, a couple loading wagons, a couple auger wagons for the harvest, and my 2 big plows. So that is the main farm here. Let's go down and pick up. We'll pick up that yellow truck there. We'll go to the Dodge. We'll head to the cat. Well, from here I guess it would be easiest to head to sheep. Sheep are pretty self-explanatory, but we'll show you guys anyways, just in case there's anybody here who hasn't been playing or doesn't know or is interested in possibly playing. I highly recommend it. This is a great game for anybody that wants to just play and learn and have fun. And the possibilities are endless. The way you can do things, the way you can set things up. It's your imagination is the only thing that's holding you back. So here we go. Okay. Still doing good back there. Excellent. So I do have it set up, as you guys can see in the corner there. I got my seasons on. I got crop destruction on, that sort of stuff. So definitely don't want to be taking the roads and not driving over anything. Plus I try to keep it as realistic as I possibly can. Oh, speaking of that, yeah, I didn't even turn my lights on. There we go. There we go. Just gonna turn here. Okay. This is a little back way to get to the sheep, and then we can actually just swing by. Show you guys my pretty basic setup. Actually, the sheep is obviously the easiest basic setup that I got going on. But it's really handy, works out pretty good, especially with that hook lift truck. That hook lift truck is very, very handy when it comes to pallets of the wool. Pallets of the wool, wool pallets. And yeah, you can stack a whole bunch. I actually got one ready to go. I'm just waiting for stock prices to be a little bit better so I can get my maximum dollar for them. So here we go. Just park it right here, leave that right on. So yeah, this is the hook lift container I got. You can use it's a baler container and or pallet container. Works out really well for me as a pallet container. And we'll just go inside and I'll show you guys. I've got the little Lily robots. Oh, I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm definitely probably pronouncing that wrong. But I've got those little robots working away. They should have been working through the night. Make sure that they're up and running. Oh yeah, there we go. So I do have a, here we go. Oh, no, he is not up and running. So let's get this guy going. So just very realistically hop inside this thing. I will fire this up. Lily Juno, I think? Or, yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce that first part. So, here, I'll show you guys how to, real quick here. So, help window on. So, what I've done is I've actually figured it out that these square blocks are 750 degrees. So, if you wanted to clear the blocks for each block, you just set it up to that. And then once you hire a worker, then if you hire a worker, here, let's turn that stuff off. Go, and he goes right to the end, and then he heads back. So I've actually got it set up on all three of my animal pens that the robot works away, and there is a little charging station that you can put up. You don't have to put it near it, you just have to put it around. There's something to do with the maintenance cost. I think it negates the maintenance cost of the day. I'm not too sure how that works. I forget. It's you guys will have to bear with me if you want. If you want me to do a video on that, I'm sure I could. But I know that there is lots of videos that do excellent explanations of that. Water trough right there, and there we go. There's my telehandler. So I keep this telehandler up here. I've always keep my bucket right here for when he needs to clean up. That little trailer there for any excess overflow. Oh, we've already got one left over. And I got my forks. I got the CSZ, yeah, package. That actually works out pretty nice. You can extend that up, so you actually got some good support. Single baler, like single fork, is pretty decent. I like that. It looks good too. All right, okay. So we're heading down to the cows here real quick, and give you guys a quick overview of that. Show you what's going on. So yeah, this is my other grass field, my only other grass field, I should say. And yeah, I plenty of grass. I don't need as much as I have, but it works out great because you can also use it for your silage or your maize, or I should say, or maize is corn, isn't it? Sorry, I stand corrected. So you can do it for your silage, chaff. That's it, chaff. Okay, so here we go. Oh, didn't use my signal on that one. My bad. Okay. Now, I've got a windmill over at, as you guys, I have put a lot of hours into this. I'm fortunately. A little embarrassed to admit how many, but got a windmill down at the farm too. That kind of helps myself, and it helps anybody that's helping me. If you come down this road, all you have to do is just look for that one windmill, and it should be at the end of the road. Once you see it, there it is, then you know you're good to go for the cows. Okay, stop sign, look both ways, good. We're clear. Okay, here we are at the cows. Now, I have it set up with the cows where I've actually put a water tower there, just to make it a little easier, because the closest water tower here in game isn't that close. It's a couple fields away. Here's where the manure for it comes. I've actually been using a little bit for my greenhouses. I'll get to that there shortly. I'll show you guys. I've added one of those colored silos right here, like I was saying, because that works out great. It holds my grass, it holds some silage. I can actually pre-mix power food and then dump it in there, so when it comes to it, I have a good chunk of cows right now, so there's times where if I've left it too long, I need tens of thousands, or thousands I should say. Oh, and here is our other robot. That's right here. So we will hop in here, fire him up, and again I've set it up. This one I think is 4,000 degrees, so I set him up to 4,000 degrees. You put him right in the middle. That's what you need to do, is put him right in the middle, and then just turn your employee on, and away he goes, and you don't have to worry about it. I mean, as long as you have the money to hire an employee, that's the main thing. If you're new to the game and you're really strapped for cash, it could possibly yeah, it could make it a little tighter in the wallet section than you want to be. A little power wash station there, just for when it gets super dirty, but kind of like the dirty look, not gonna lie. Alright, so here we go. Here's some just basic equipment, and I find everything I have here runs what I need. When I was running bales, I'm not really running bales right now. Now that I'm just kind of keeping everything in storage, I find that bales kind of sometimes lag it out if you have too many. And I like to keep little bales for when people or myself feel like doing bales, and there's lots of room for us to do some bales. I have the silage, or I should say just pretty much the front end loader. That's great for getting the silage here. I've actually filled the silo up prior to when I first started the game, or when I first started my cows. A little OCD in that sense, so it's basically I wanted to have this silo filled up before I had cows, so I got that all filled up, and I've just been feeding it off of it. So that's where I'm at right now. I do have a good chunk of cows. I got my mixing wagon. That's for later on, and I got just recently. I haven't really used it very much until I'm starting to fill up that silo. This works out great, just kind of for picking up grass. You can go down, you can pick up some grass. And speaking of grass and hay, I have this mixer right here. This thing is a godsend. I love this thing. The way I have it set up, where this thing is an auto feeder, so you can just drive right into that pile, grab your silage, and then what I've done, because there is actually enough room in the game, is I've plowed out some land and I've added an identical building, and then I just tossed in some grass or some hay and some straw, and it works out perfect. All I have to do is hop into that machine, and that's all I need, and I can mix up some power food in no time, and I don't have to worry about too much about equipment. It's just mainly just separating those two. You can put down that building, separate the two, get that one piece of equipment with some silage, and you can pump out power food like there is no tomorrow. And if you got some friends that can help you supply that little area back there, a little bunker, makes it even faster. So there we go. There is my cow setup. So we're just gonna head out this way, and we'll head over to the greenhouses. I'll show you guys my little setup, or my big setup there. Picked a field, and I laid out. There's only 2 original greenhouses that the game's available. I know there's other mods, but like I said, I'm very tight for slots, and I'm very tight for space. So it was one of those things where I had to keep with the original, and I'm pretty happy with it. I like it. Yeah, you guys tell me what you think. Oh, I might have cut that one way too close. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see. Oh. Oh, tight, tight, tight. Okay. And away we go. Oh, failure to signal again. Alright. There we go. And I've actually kept the greenhouses close just because of I need the manure off. So the pigs I know have the manure, but I've been mainly feeding my greenhouses with the manure off of my cows. And they've been supplying it pretty good. Again, that's just because I have a lot of cows. I didn't start any of my greenhouses until I had a good chunk of manure ready to go. And it has to be the solid manure. You can't have liquid manure. And then it's just the water as well. So once you have manure and the water, you can whip up yourself some greenhouses, and it doesn't seem like it's a lot of money, but after a while it starts adding up. So here we are, a little exorbitant, but this point in the game I can be exorbitant when it was that. Okay, so here we are. Alright. Cool. So, and as you can see, my wind farm is in the backfield. That field was a very tiny field, and it was kind of a useless field. And it works out really good on the map wise, because if you look at the map, the 17 and 21, I mean, they're such small fields, and if you when I put the greenhouses, I find that the output of income from especially the windmill farm, obviously, but even these greenhouses, when I put and the beehives, I forgot about the beehives. Put some beehives by the greenhouses as well. And yeah, it's one of those, the money that you make off of this field right here is way more than you'll ever make by planting anything. So, and again, popped in a water tower right there and another bunker silo. And this is where I got my front end loader, and basically when I have a chance, I just grab a transport truck and I bring over loads of manure, dump her here, and away it goes. And every morning I come in and check on the morning routine, I come in, check all my loads and top everything up, and away you go. So that is that. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down to the sawmill, because actually the field across from the sawmill I made an I guess a lumber farm or an arboretum. No, I don't know. Yeah, basically I planted some trees. So we'll show you guys that, because I actually made some rows. Kind of proud of that. I know it's small and stupid, but here we go. Okay, remember signal. Here we go. Okay, now last time, because we're at the very edge, you just gotta watch out, because this is where vehicles spawn. So I think, yeah, there comes somebody. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's what I did was started the game off. Ooh, I know this guy's not gonna stop. Yeah. You guys want to see some farming sim road rage? No. I basically got logging, and that was my main thing. Was I got logging and worked my little butt off logging to make one windmill, and then once I made that first windmill, that was the main thing. Is you make enough for the first windmill, and then just I kept logging and just plugged away on the little fields that I did have. Oh, perfect. There we go. We got a good spot to pass them. Yeah. Let's get idiot running stop sign. I just made enough to make the windmill, and then once the windmill came in, and I slowly plugged away. I picked that field, and one went down, and I just kept working away, and then another one went down. I am proud to say that no money cheat has ever been used on this map, and we totally just passed where we were going. Okay, so we're going to spin around, do a little legal U-turn here. Okay, so the sawmill's right there. So what I did was I picked field 11, I believe, and I added Here we go. There you go. I'm talking too much. Okay, here we go. So, field 11. So what I've done is I've actually planted it all grass, and oh man, you can use a cut. And I just planted all these trees. So it's been a little bit growing, so I really want to see just how tall and big they can get. I'm really excited for that. And actually put this silo right here, which is really handy because anytime I'm doing my logging, I do have a full logging operations there. We'll get there. That's actually where that tractor is going to be delivered to. But yeah, so the full wood chip right there, excellent when you have overflow, and then when the price is good, sale goes up, or whatever you need to do, or whenever you want to, you can just whip it over to the sawmill and sell it off. Placeables, I did go so far as to put 2 trees and as backstops. I really like that idea, so I did. And all I did was actually put, I don't even remember what kind, but got that and got my chainsaw and cut off all the limbs and did them all manually. I did place it, so it was technically a cheat, I guess, in that sense. But yeah, I did place the trees and then use them as backstop, and it works out really well. I really like it. Up in the logging area, you will see, like I said, eventually we'll get there. But yeah, we're getting there, man. We're almost there. We're almost there. Eventually, I was able to deduce, I should say, the leveler. I grabbed the leveler when I was doing my silage, and I use it as a mobile backstop, and it actually works really well. Plus, you can actually make your piles really nice and neat. Okay, so hopefully this guy doesn't turn right. Ah, he's turning right. Arg. Okay. Here we go. Oh, this is a good spot. Downhill. Yeah, let's pass him. Oh yeah. Go, 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 baby. I can't see anything out of these mirrors. Why they haven't made just even a small game in VR of this, I have no idea. I cannot wait. If they do, I will be first in line among other people, I would imagine. Because yeah, this game in VR, wow, that would just be fantastic. Oh, here we go. Okay, the silage. So here we are at the biogas plant, BGP, BGA, whatever you want to call it. This one, for some reason, I couldn't fill all the silos. I got 3 silos completely full, and then once I started putting in more into the 4th silo, it started taking it away. So I'm, oh yeah, you know what? And it's got a working scale. That's what I love. So what do we got here? Let's see. So 16,523. Nice. Okay, so there's a leveler up here. It's handy. There are multiple ways you can level your silos. Multiple ways you can level your silos. So yeah, so there we go. So we got one I've been plugging away. I've just been kind of pulling it off, and if I need to, down at the cows or wherever I want to. Got the loader there to load up the trucks, and then this one's full, ready to go. Here, let's see. What does it say? Fermenting 3%. Ah, yes. Okay, so this one's just recently been filled. So this one is still at 1,500,000. Just over 1.5. Yeah, or just over 1.5 million. So I think I was able to get 2 million then, or just under 2 million into a silo. So, and it was just, yeah, pack. So, oh, and then over here, that's right, sorry, almost forgot, is I've got my conveyors. Works out very well. Anytime there's a sale on, or if there needs to be, I've got my main conveyor that can just drop it in there. I can actually swing it around and load up a trailer too. It takes forever, just to let you know. And then all we have to do is hop in here, and we just swing that puppy underneath. It's all auto feeding. So the minute I swing it underneath, if this little end right here is in a pile, then it'll autofill, and basically it just fills itself. And as it works its way down the silo, I can extend those out. As you can see, I've got like this one's fully extended to wrap around the corner, and then these ones are still kind of packed up. So here, let's get rid of that. Yeah, that one still has 770,000. So Still a good chunk, and then yeah, and as you can see, the money just skyrockets, and that's not even on sale or anything. So silage, if you can make silage early in the game too, logging is a good one, but silage too. I know the problem with silage is the harvesting. Harvesting can be expensive, but if you can make silage early, it is a good money maker. Very, very good money maker. Okay, so from here, where are we? We saw the sheep and the cows, greenhouses. I think it's logging next. Oh, well, we'll swing by the pigs real quick. And yeah, pigs are really quick and easy. I'll show you guys what I got going on there, and then we're off to the logging operation. Okay, so I'm going to turn left here, the pigs. And this, you guys, what you're seeing here is pretty much my routine. You know, oh, there we go. Too fast on the buttons. It's pretty much my routine. It's just basically do the circle, take care of my animals in the morning. Right now, I'm actually in the stage where I'm mid-autumn. I'm just actually mid-harvest. So it's too wet to do any harvesting right now, but it will be soon. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. If not, maybe I'll start us off and come springtime, or show you guys a little bit of each season. So again, here are my pigs, and this is their, oh yeah, we got a good pile going on there. So we got quite a good pile of manure going on. And oh, there is my robot. So shut him off. Should have been doing that. So fire him up again, put him right in the middle, and away he goes. And then he just sits there, and as he goes in, he literally just picks it up and puts it right back into the trough. So makes it really handy. I got this silo right here, and this actually worked out pretty well. Basically, this thing holds all my corn, potatoes, sugar beets, all the root crops. So I can feed. All I have to do is harvest, and anytime I harvest, I bring it up here, dump it in here, and then I don't have to worry about trucking stuff up to the pigs constantly. And then to be able to deliver everything, all I've done is just grab myself a little tractor with a little front end loader. Again, use the original bunker silo. I left the straw there just so I can dump it into the pen when ooh, looks like they need straw. Oh, there's a little bit left. All right, and then I got my trailer right there for just back and forth. It's a very short drive. You just literally go from that there and back. And then what else? That's it. And for the pigs, let's hop over here. And then yeah, they also produce just as well as the cows. They also produce the liquid slurry as well. So if I have the slurry tanks, which I don't, eventually, hopefully, if I can work it in. But again, slots so close. Oh, and we're running a little low on fuel. That's cool. We'll get some fuel when we get back to the farmhouse. Still got plenty. So now we're gonna head over to my logging operations, and I'll show you guys what I got going on there. And what I've done is, eventually one day it would be cool, you know, let's get all the logs farmed out of the map. But what I'm doing right now is I'm actually using the in-game logging areas. So that is over the top right of the map, very, very top right of the map. It is, yeah, top right, well, field 4 and 5. That's where we're at. As you can see, we're mid-harvest, so we got some, oh, I don't even remember, I think that's soy. Yeah, we got some soy. We got a couple of soy fields here ready to harvest. Oh, you can actually see some of them have been harvested on. There's some trees up there near the edge of the map you just can't, but we're getting there. Getting as close to them as we can, basically. Okay. Here, ooh, a little bumpy. Slow her down a bit. Still good. Okay, so here we are. We got most of this top area I've segregated as logging, and then the back area I've kind of segregated as wood chipping. So we've got a Terra here that a friend of mine there he's using. That's his baby. He's actually got it all loaded up, ready to go for delivery. Got a couple work lights over there. I got my loader for loading it up. Here is my baby right here. I just loaded that puppy up. That's ready to go. Can't wait to deliver that. I want to see how much money I get for that. That's going to be interesting. I got my Scorpion over there for cutting them down. And I love the Scorpion. That's all I run with the Scorpion. I know there's the extra add-ons and stuff. Just, again, with the slots, I just don't have room. I wish 17 came out with more slots, because I have so many more ideas of different kind of equipment I could play around with and how to run this game. But, again, they just didn't give us enough slots. And then here's another truck of mine that another friend of mine and myself is going to be loading up here shortly. Yeah, hopefully today, maybe. And then, yeah, and then we get to go deliver them. We're hoping that everybody comes in, and what we want to do is we want to do the whole convoy down and see how much money we can make for all 3 loads. All right, and then if we keep going to the very end is where I've got my wood chipping set up. So way down here we go. Got my wood chipper, Scorpion, and we got, oh, looks like they are fully loaded too. Looks like we're ready for delivery. Alright, so, yeah, so again, got my Scorpion, wood chipper. I like this wood chipper. This is really handy. It works for the hook lift truck. You can use it on truck or off truck. It's really nice off truck because you can bring it in from any direction and you can just drop it in and away you go. The only downside to it is that the pipe isn't that tall. So even for a situation like this, I have to bring that container down in order for it to properly fit underneath that pipe. So that's the only drawback, but apart from that, that's pretty much it. So, and this, as you guys can see by the stumps, is where we are to be delivering this tractor. So, here we go. We're just gonna pop those down right there. And hop up. All right, here we go. Okay, I got that puppy. I got to lift him. All right. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Easy peasy. Okay, so we're just gonna park them right here. We're not gonna be doing any wood chipping right here, right now. That's for another video. If you guys are interested in that, please by all means tell me in the easy. Which way? There we go. Opposite for the camera and there we go. Let me know in the comments. Tell me what you think, and if you think you want to see how I do my stuff, we'll pop. Oh, there we go. Come on. There we go. So now we're just gonna pop those back up. And we're going to head back down to the farm. We're going to fill up our fuel because I got the fuel container there. And we're going to park that trailer. Here we go. So back we go again. There's kind of nice little logging areas, have nice little loop areas, so you actually can set up a logging operation fairly nicely. You don't have to worry about having little tiny trailers and trying to squeeze in and out of areas. You can worry about that in the wintertime when you're trying to do all these little random trees out in the middle of nowhere. That's kind of what I've been doing is wait till the wintertime when everything's been plowed, nothing's growing, and you got the grass down, or the snow's down, and I just basically try to clear trees. And eventually what I'd like to do, because every field I have right now is just the original box field, no modifications whatsoever. So my thoughts are that, through the winter time, as I clear trees and as I clear around the trees around fields, maybe what I'll do is we'll put that personal touch. We'll get the plow out, we'll create some fields, and we'll make everything that nice round, realistic looking field, not a perfect square. And I know, yes, true, don't get me wrong, I know there are perfect square fields out there. But I think for this kind of map setup, I think the round fields. Oh, here we go. And here's back to my farm. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'm ridiculously proud of this farm. I should say obnoxiously proud of this farm. I'm sorry. But all right, here we are back at the farm. We're gonna go park this. But I keep that right here. There's a little open spot here. Because my mirrors suck, I need doing this. There are other trucks that I've used that are really nice trucks and really nice interiors, but just the mirror, I can't use the mirrors Okay, I think we're good there. That looks good. We're about halfway there. That should be good. Okay, so because I can't do it outside, we'll drop that. Ooh, alrighty. Disconnect from there. Lift that back up. And away, and away we go. Alright. Okay, so now, here's the question. Let's see, can we do it? Ooh, looks like a little close. Alright, here we go. Easy. Oh yeah, this whole stop and go thing. There we go. Okay, shut her down. Oh, I didn't get fuel. Ah, that's another time. We'll get fuel later. Alright. Oh wow, I'm not jumping. Not so bad. Alright, well there we go folks. I really hope you guys enjoyed the little video. I hope you, or I shouldn't say little video, the video, the walkthrough, the guide, the tour. Like I said, I'm obnoxiously proud of this farm, and I love it. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Any questions, by all means, toss them in the comments. If you guys want to see me doing anything on the farm, let me know. Put them in the comments, and yeah, by all means, let me know. Send a like. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you later.